Hey guys, welcome back to Southern Dreams Homestead. My name is Patrick. I'm out this morning doing a little garden work, just getting the chores done. We've gotten some stuff done in the garden over the past weekend or so. It's not perfect, but it's progress, and that's what we're always talking about here, is progress over perfection. You'll never achieve perfection. You can always strive for perfection. Just realize that you'll never quite get there. That said, let's take a look at what we got going on in the garden. All right, starting off on the far side over here, we've got three bush beans. These are, I think they're called tender bush. We've got three of those. Never mind that vine, we still need to get rid of that. We've got a bunch of coxcomb and a calendula here that we haven't quite put in the ground yet. Our pepper plants will go here, but we haven't put them in the ground yet. We're going to do some of these in buckets. Job's fertilizer spikes for the tomatoes. That's what we used. We tried this last year, mid-season, at the recommendation of Rachel from that 1870s homestead, and that absolutely made our tomatoes blow up. They were great. So our tomatoes are in the ground on the trellis. We're really excited about tomatoes. These peppers, like I said, we'll do some in the ground here, and some we're going to do in 5-gallon buckets and probably put outside the garden over here on this side. This is actually comfrey. It's Russian comfrey. 6 crown cuttings. We need to get those out and in the ground, and I'm thinking we'll probably put them right across the back here. They're going to get pretty big, but we'll use those as chop and drop for the first year or so. Hopefully we'll be able to take some of that with us when we go. Across the front here, hi Stella. Hi Stella. Across the front here we've got stringless beans. We've got 2 there, and then the rest of this line is cow peas. Pretty excited about that. We've got our sage, couple of sage plants right here in the hanging planter. Stella, you like the peas? You looking for the peas? Hi. She's a sweet girl. We've got a watermelon plant we're going to put right here in front of the okra. Now this is our line of okra. We've got the jing. Is that the jing that we planted already? Or the Clemson spineless? I don't remember. That is the Clemson spineless that we've already got on the ground. We got 8, 16, 22 plants there. And I want to say we've got about as many, maybe a little more of the jing orange. So we're really looking forward to the okra harvest this year. So we're going to put the 3 more rows of okra here, and then we'll probably put the watermelon right up here in the front somewhere and just let it sprawl. Then we've got the strawberry. I haven't quite decided what we're going to do with the strawberry yet. We're going to build it up. We've got those dollar store planters there, the stackable ones, kind of like the garden towers, which will eventually have a garden tower. We just can't afford one right now. But for now, we're going to do that. We're going to build it up, and as it begins to grow out more, we'll add another tier. We're going to stake it with a piece of rebar. So we're going to have to put hole right up through the middle of everything. But we're going to have our little strawberry tower. I'm not sure where we're going to put it yet. We might put it right up at the corner by the gate. That might be a good idea. I'm sure you've seen already, we're using this red mulch, year-long color red mulch. I hope this doesn't do anything bad to the garden. Excuse me. The few things that I've read and that we've checked on says that they'll be fine. So we're going to use this, and it's really cheap at Walmart. So next year, different story. We've already got a plan in place for next year, but this year we had to do what we had to do. Our loofah was looking kind of bad because I didn't come out and water yesterday. And then our calendula, I'm sorry, this is marigolds. All of our marigolds are looking real good. I put the stinging nettles in the ground over here, right at the fence line, to hopefully kind of deter some of the other weeds from coming in. And this was all in the ground. I'm not really sure what this is. It's some kind of bulb, but there's all kind of stuff growing out of it. It was all over the place. If anybody knows what this might be, and I know it's kind of hard to tell just from the bulb, but if anybody knows what that might be, let me know, please, in the comments. We're really interested to find out what that is. The loofah, pardon me, the loofah will probably end up going on this trellis, if not on the front of the fence here. Haven't quite made up my mind there yet. Now we did have a bunch of things that did not come up, and we replanted them in plastic bags with they're wrapped in a paper towel that's soaked with chamomile tea. I don't recall where Jessie got that idea from, but she got that idea online somewhere, and we've decided we're going to try that. So we get this gate closed so that Stella doesn't get in there. We're going to go let Loki out too. Stella sleeps inside with us at night at the foot of our bed. Casper sleeps on the other side of the bed, and Loki sleeps in the garage because he don't get along with Casper very well. He tried to eat him one time. He thinks he's a marshmallow, I think. But anyway, we're gonna let Loki out in just a second, and I'll be right back with you. Hi, buddy. Loki loves to run around the yard. He likes to play with birds and squirrels and apparently that basketball. But he's very rambunctious. Stella is the mother. She totally mothers him all the time. We'll be walking through here, and he'll try to walk next to us just to love on us, and Stella will go, nope, get away from him. She'll try to run in between us to the point that sometimes she falls over or she almost knocks us over. But they're good dogs. All right, so we let Loki out. Now we're up front watering the rest of these plants. Still got a lot of tomatoes up here. We haven't figured out what we're going to do with. Some of them we're going to put in buckets and try them out. Some of them we might sell or give away. We've already given some to my brother-in-law. He started his garden, so he's got a lot of stuff. He's got corn and all kind of stuff growing and started in his garden. So I'm excited to see about his too. Maybe we'll go over and visit them, see what they've got going on in the middle of the season. On this other table over here, we've got some dahlias. My mother-in-law gave this to Jessie for Mother's Day. So got some Scarlet O'Hara morning glories, which we're going to plant out at the road, at the mailbox. We've got a half cattle panel up there. Some more tomatoes that we still got. The echinacea is not quite ready to be planted yet. The toothache plant the same. And then more of the German pink tomatoes. Now what I've done here, I showed you the Job spikes out back. All these German pinks have tags in the front, except for one, and it's got one in the back, and I've got a Job spike in that pot. I've also got one in the spoons over here. Yeah, all these spoons are in the front except for the one in the very back here, and that one's got a Job spike in it. So we're going to see the difference, see if we can tell the difference in those as the season progresses. Something else I wanted to share with you is our freezer inventory. There's some of the pork from the pig. We've got some peaches, peppers, more pork, more peaches. There's tomatoes in there. We've got a whole bunch of tomatoes that are frozen that we need to do something with, and peppers. So in the next little bit, you're going to see some videos of us canning some stuff to make room for the stuff that's going to come in this season in the garden. So much pork. We're really excited about all this stuff. We've got a lot of canned stuff from last year still. Pickled watermelon rind. Oh, that is so good. We're running out of pickles though, so we gotta fix all that. Got some dehydrated zucchini back there that we use as noodles for lasagna. Pay no attention to some of the junk that we've got because we're still processing through some of that. But this is about, I don't know, half of our stores right now. We've got some in the bedroom too. We need to straighten out this cabinet here, this little pantry area here, and get it looking a little better. We want to make it all jars from our garden. I figured I'd show you our indoor little garden area too. We've got some African violets back there. This needs some attention in here. I'm not really sure what this is. My sister gave me this, and it's doing really well. This is called inch plant, and it's because it grows so fast. Like we just propagated this not long ago. Can't remember what some of this is called. Our jade's looking pretty bad. Got to figure something out about that. This is called a rabbit's foot fern. It's looking a little dry, so we need to water that. And then of course our aloe plant's doing really well. There's the seeds I was talking about. And we've got hopefully germinating in the bags. So yeah, there's our indoor garden area. Here's the other part of our indoor garden area. I made this for Mother's Day for Jessie last year. We call it our indoor jungle. It's got the inch plant and some peperomia, bamboo. We've got all kind of cool stuff in there. And then this was just given to us by somebody. It was looking pretty bad, and we rearranged it. It's just a bunch of succulents. They were looking pretty dry, so we added some water, and we're just going to see how those do. All right, guys, I think that's going to do it for now. Just wanted to give you a little quick update video on the garden progress and how things are going. What have you guys got planned? Have you already started planting your garden? If you have, we'd love for you to share some pictures on our Facebook page. Link will be in the comments below, or excuse me, in the description below. And also check out our blog, southerndreamshomestead.com. Also, that link will be in the description as well. Thank you guys. Have a great day, and we'll see you in the next video. Happy gardening.